I'm iCave Dave, and on today's Apple Daily, Facebook attacks Apple for protecting your privacy. EpicFails. Epic Games wants Eddy and Federighi to testify under oath. Apple TV coming to ChromeCast early in 2021. And iPhone mini sales are low, but should Apple worry? Today's Apple Daily is sponsored by WinX DVD Ripper Platinum. Right now, WinX DVD is hosting a holiday giveaway where you'll get a license, link in the description. WinX DVD Ripper Platinum supports any DVD, new releases, old or damaged DVDs, even badly structured, region-locked or 99 title discs. So whether you're digitizing your library to save space or trying to rescue that old family DVD, this is the solution for you. You can convert any DVD to MP4, FLV, AVI, MOV, or MP3, or optimize for iPhone, iPad, Android, Windows or Mac. You can rip DVDs to MP4 to playback on Windows 10 or Macs without optical drives, which, let's be honest, is almost all of them now. You can even edit the video in just a few clicks, plus all of this in just 5 minutes using level 3 hardware acceleration up to 47 times faster. Download the free trial at the link in the description.
For the latest Apple news, rumors, and leaks, every weekday at 12 UTC, join us in the iCave.
Thanks Siri, and if you want the latest Apple news, leaks and rumours every weekday at 12 UTC, like this video, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so that you don't miss a thing, and you can join our notification squad by letting me know you've done all of those things down in the comments. Facebook attacks Apple for protecting your privacy. Apple's app tracking transparency feature in iOS 14 has caused quite the kerfuffle. Apple has hung its hat on the idea that they are the privacy-focused tech company, but there could be some unintended consequences to their actions. This is not quite as clean-cut as you might expect. Facebook has taken out full-page ads in a lot of large newspapers in the US, trying to focus on how Apple is going to be adversely affecting small businesses. Now, while Facebook does have a comedically long data privacy nutrition label in their iPhone App Store listing, their biggest issue is with the app tracking transparency that Apple introduced at WWDC and has given the affected companies longer than originally planned to get ready for. This is the popover that asks users if they're okay with apps tracking them outside of a specific app through the use of Apple's user identifications. Not opting into this will mean that you're less likely to be shown relevant ads. It's not an ad blocker, but it does reduce how your activity can be tracked in apps and outside of them. From Facebook's side, they say that removing this ability to provide personalised ads will hurt small businesses trying to recover from sales losses during COVID-19, which is probably true. If advertisers can't target their ads well, they'll probably see less sales for each person that sees the ad. That means that each view will be worth less to them, so the rates that businesses are willing to pay for those ads will drop. And here we find why Facebook is championing the little guys, because if people don't want to pay such high CPMs, Facebook loses revenue. I'm not saying they're doing all of this 100% cynically, but it's certainly not because they're just concerned for the well-being of small businesses. But what side do you come down on this? It's not as clear-cut as it first seems, so I'm interested to know. For me personally, I'd actually prefer to see ads for stuff that I'm vaguely interested in than completely irrelevant ones, but at the same time, Facebook does have a lot of information on us. But is your convenience more important to you than your privacy? Let me know in the comments. EpicFails. Epic Games wants Eddy and Federighi to testify under oath. In the ongoing and frankly pretty dull feud between Epic not wanting to pay Apple their commission to be in the App Store and Apple actually wanting to be paid for the service that they provide, we have what might be an interesting twist, although I wouldn't hold your breath. Epic now wants depositions from Eddy and Craig Air Force One Federighi. At this point, it's not clear what questions they would have for the duo, but the judge in the case said that Apple would have to prove extraordinary circumstances to avoid them being deposed. The trial centres on Apple's removal of Fortnite from the App Store after Epic included direct payment methods in the Fortnite app, breaching their contract with Apple, and is due to be tried in May of 2021. Apple TV coming to Chromecast with Google TV early in 2021. Following on from Apple TV apps coming to many third-party platforms including PlayStation, Xbox, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Google TV and Chromecast will be added early next year, further growing Apple's market penetration. This fits perfectly with their strategy of pushing their services platform, including the recently launched Apple One bundle. Apple is constantly now adding more and more content to the service, announcing new shows, as well as curating content within the app from other streaming services. But have you found a show on Apple TV Plus that's really grabbed your attention? Let me know in the comments. My personal favourite is still For All Mankind. And iPhone mini sales are low, but should Apple worry? Reports are emerging that Apple's new iPhone 12 mini has not performed as well as expected in terms of sales, capturing only around 5% of the iPhone sales from the iPhone 12 range. As the lowest priced entry point to Apple's current generation of iPhones, should we be worried that people don't seem to want it? There are a few factors here. First, the small form factor does mean that a shorter battery life than the rest of the iPhone 12 range, and also the iPhone 11s, which could be putting off some users. Beyond this battery limitation, however, reviewers in general have seemed to be really pleased with the iPhone, but I don't think the slow start is particularly surprising. First of all, this is not the iPhone that most enthusiast users will be heading for, and the initial rush of orders, by their very nature, are those who are most excited about the new hardware. Because the iPhone 12 mini is exactly the same in terms of features as the larger iPhone 12, which also launched several weeks beforehand, I think that it's partially to blame for the lower sales. The whole launch was delayed by about a month later than most years because of COVID-19, and that means there was a number of buyers who'd been waiting for an extra month in order to buy their next iPhone. I was one of those people. That said, because the Mini wasn't part of the initial launch, just the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro at the beginning, a lot of buyers perhaps just wanted to get whatever they could get at that point. The Pro also performed better than expected, with additional camera tech, brighter display, more RAM, higher starting storage, and more premium materials. I do think that now the full range is available, the Mini is going to start pulling back some of that lead, as more casual buyers may well just go for the lowest priced option. Also, once stores are back to business as usual, or whatever the new normal is, and customers are able to see it in person, hold it in their hands, I think that the smaller form factor will actually do really well. A number of female tech reviewers like Sarah Dietschy and Laurie Gill from iMore, who's now actually working over at Apple, mention how they really love the smaller size, not only because ladies' jeans apparently have obscenely small pockets, I could not deal with that, you guys are better people than me, but for also having a full flagship phone in a small form factor. Did you pick up an iPhone 12 generation phone? If so, was the Mini an option for you? Did it even come into your decision making? Let me know in the comments. And finally, Notification Squad, if you want to become a member, remember all you need to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you get told when we release a new video. And you can join Michael Cole, Gavin Tillman and Larry West, who let me know in the comments, by using the hashtag Notification Squad, and now they're members. If you have any questions that you'd like answered on one of our shows, all you need to do is use the hashtag iCaveAnswers, and I will try and answer it in the next show for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.